Stephen Anthony Jennings, 46, targeted 2 girls for his sex crimes and has permanently affected their lives, York Crown Court heard. DC Quita Passmore, of North Yorkshire Police's Harrogate investigation hub, said outside court, "It was a truly horrific case that showed the depravity of the suspect and lengths he went to obtain the trust of his young victims and their families." Jailing Jennings, the honorary recorder of York, Judge Paul Batty QC said he was a manipulative and controlling figure who had groomed the younger victim and had used blackmail and threats to make her keep silent during years of abuse. "Everything that happened to her was absolutely appalling," he said. "Eventually you got rid of her. Because she had become too old for your sexual tastes. You left behind you human wreckage and you didn't care." Speaking about Jennings' evidence during a week-long trial, he said the pedophile had shown he was a monumental hypocrite and that he had tried to blame a boy for his crimes. "It is no wonder a York jury took only half an hour to convict you of the charges you faced," he told Jennings. "You have shown no remorse, not an ounce of remorse for what you have done to these victims." Jennings, of Northfield Mews, Wetherby, denied 3 charges of sexual activity with a child, 1 of rape and 1 of indecent assault. In addition to the 15-year jail term, he was put on the sex offenders register for life and made subject to a sexual harm prevention order banning him from contacting girls under 16 or sleeping in the same house as any girl under 16 for life. DC Passmore said, "I am pleased with the result and length of sentence. The 2 victims can put this horrific episode behind them and move on with their lives. I would like to encourage anyone who has been the victim of similar crimes, no matter how long ago, to come forward and speak to the police. It is never too late."